Good afternoon. George Brown College is located on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and other Indigenous peoples who have lived here over time. We are grateful to share this land as treaty people who learn, work, and live in the community with each other. Please remain standing if you are able and willing to join in the singing of our national anthem, and remain standing for an honor song performed by Kevin and Dakota Myron.
Ton bras
Thank you, Kevin and Dakota. Please take your seats. On behalf of George Brown College, I welcome you, our graduates-to-be, family, friends, to George Brown College's Convocation ceremonies for the class of 2025. My name is Janine Christensen. I am the Registrar and Associate Vice President, Strategic Enrollment, and it is my pleasure to serve as your MC today. We have gathered to recognize the achievements of graduates from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. I invite them to stand as they are introduced. Welcome to Jeff Smith, Chancellor of George Brown College. From George Brown College, Dr. Eileen DeCourcy, Vice President Academic. Dr. Anna-Rita Moraes, Dean, Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. Your faculty, staff, and associate deans, Rosa Fracassa and Trent Scher. Please stand. Michael Herrera, Senior Vice President, Institutional Planning and Chief Financial Officer. Ian Wigglesworth, Associate Vice President, Student Success. Please join me in acknowledging your platform party. Please take your seats. I now invite our new Chancellor, Jeff Smith, to open today's ceremonies. Mr. Chancellor.
Thank you. Thank you, Janine. Okay, here's the formal part. Madam Vice President, George Brown College faculty and staff, family and friends, and last and most important, all you graduates, here's the informal part. Welcome to your 2025 Convocation. Let's have some fun this afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. I understand we have the creative industries grads in the arena today, in the auditorium, so let's have some fun, right? Okay, but first I have to give a speech. That's the way it is. Now, Janine just referred to me as the new chancellor. So I just have to tell you, you've all been here for years now, probably, long time. I've been chancellor for about a week, right? I'm the freshman in the group. I'm the rookie. So I'll be looking to you for guidance, for learning, for experience. Don't let me down. And I mention that only because, and I want to say seriously, it's a terrific honor for me to be asked to be chancellor. And if it's okay, I'd like to tell you, spend just a minute or two telling you why. And I want to do it this way. Listen, until recently, I was the CEO of a construction company. And in a construction, in a construction company, see, I've tried to do this without looking at my notes, and look what happens to you when you do that. In a construction company, technical expertise is really important. In every discipline, technical expertise is very important. So I hope you studied really hard. I hope you learned your skills. But I want to tell you, we did not build Ellis Don on technical expertise. I actually attribute much of the success we've enjoyed at that company to the strong set of values that we lived by there. Trust, transparency, generosity of spirit, entrepreneurial enthusiasm, and believe it or not, kindness. At a construction company, these are the kinds of things we talked about. At Ellis Don, we don't have a mission statement anywhere, but we have a very strong set of values that we will not compromise. And the reason I wanted to mention that is that what we have found over the years is that there's one college that most closely represents those values. That college is, of course, George Brown. Its faculty, its staff, and most of all, its students. At Ellisdon, we love hiring George Brown grads because of the kind of people they tend to be. We've hired hundreds of them over the years, and I think it's made our company a much better place. So that's why, in a paragraph or two, it's a thrill and a great moment of my life to be standing up here before you today, and I'm going to try and do a good job. So now a few words to you grads, because this afternoon is all about you. So first of all, listen, fabulous, terrific, enjoy the moment, congratulations, give yourself a round of applause, all right? And the only unfortunate thing is, I know, and we probably should mention that we haven't created the greatest economic moment, the greatest geopolitical set of circumstances for you to graduate into today. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's laugh instead of crying. Things are pretty messed up out there. Your determination, your resilience, your optimism will be challenged. And if I may, let me give you a little bad news, and then I'll give you some good news. The bad news is it's not just these times. Life has this unfortunate habit of knocking you down every now and again. It's just the way it is. But here's the good news. I promise you this. In all that painful falling down, and all that redemptive getting back up again, and all the adventure that comes in between, that's where you will find life's joy. I promise you that. And because I'm about 100,000 years old, and because they gave me a fancy robe to wear this week, I'm going to presuppose to give you just a little advice on how to maximize that joy, because joy to me is what matters. That's where you find happiness. I've been in the construction business like about 45 years. I've been in the construction business so long that they're now tearing down buildings that I helped build. That's true. And here's what I learned. The one thing, after all that time and all that work, I couldn't care less about those buildings. It's true. It turns out that my life has never been about the things that I did. It's been entirely about the people that I did those things with. That's where my happiness came from. That's where my sense of accomplishment came from. It's where my life's meaning came from. That's what I've learned. I'm pretty certain you could spend your entire career doing things that you just love doing, but if you spend them with people that you don't really enjoy being with, you'll have sort of a miserable time. On the other hand, and you will spend part of your career at least doing some reasonably mundane things. That's the way life works out to be. But if you spend your time with people that you adore, you'll have a fabulous career and a terrific life. I mentioned a couple of minutes ago that Ellisdon doesn't have a mission statement. Most companies do. We don't. We have absolutely no idea where our company is going. None. And I tell you this honestly, we don't really care. But we do have a very clear purpose: to deliver great careers to people who share similar values. That's why we go to work in the morning. We may not care where we're going, but we care a very great deal about how we get there, and most importantly, with whom we travel down life's road with. For me, that now includes all my new friends at George Brown College, and they're already bringing me joy. It's nice to be here with all you people today. But when I look back, and I do that now, all I think about are the great people I was able to work with, about the fun we had and the great adventures we enjoyed together. If you hang out with people who are happy, you will be happier. If you hang out with smart people, you will be smarter. If you live your life with generous people, you will be a nicer person. And that, I believe, is the definition of joy. That's the one idea I'd like to leave you with. Spend your life to the greatest extent possible with people who bring you joy, and you will want for nothing. That's it. Okay. I've heard a million speeches in my life. The very best ending to any speech I ever heard was from a guy named David Johnston, who was our Canada's Governor General for a long time. He ended his speech very simply and very eloquently. These are his words. I give them to you as his gift to you. Be nice to others and go easy on yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I will now ask Dean Moraes to address the graduating class.
Mr. Chancellor, Madam Vice President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the brilliance, the resilience, and the creativity of our graduates from the School of Design, the School of Media and Performing Arts, and the School of Fashion and Jewelry. To our graduates, congratulations. I hope you hear it many, many, many more times today. You arrived at this moment through hard work, late nights, group projects, and countless breakthroughs, both large and small. And you did so with courage, with creativity, and an unwavering drive to succeed. Whether you've designed campaigns, cried over your thesis project, staged performances, built immersive experiences, or crafted exquisite pieces by hand, you've learned not just how to create, but how to connect. Your work challenges norms, inspires dialogue, and builds culture. You're the designers, the storytellers, artists, and visionaries of tomorrow. And we're so proud to celebrate this milestone with each and every one of you. Today is not just a celebration of what you've learned, it's a recognition of who you've become and who you'll continue to become as leaders, innovators, and change makers across the creative industries. On behalf of the entire Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology, I want to say how proud we are of you. Thank you for everything you've contributed to this community, and we can't wait to see what's next. Congratulations once again, and enjoy this well-deserved celebration.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this afternoon, Zach Montanesi. He's graduating from the Gemology program. Zach, will you please come forward to address the graduating class?
Mr. Chancellor, Madam Vice President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family, and friends, good afternoon. It's an honor to speak on behalf of my fellow graduates today. Honestly, congratulations, we made it. Through the deadlines and dreaded group projects, early mornings, long days, and of course, the stairs. So many stairs. If nothing else, George Brown College gave us strong calves and an appreciation for the beautiful, rare moments when the elevator actually showed up. More importantly, the school gave us tools. Not just the ones in our toolkits or digital software, but the skills and understanding to take what was once just curiosity and turn it into craft, into insight, and into something we can be proud to call our own. Whether you studied media or fashion, performing arts or design, jewelry or gemology, we've all come to this moment through determination, support, and a lot of caffeine. So many of us arrived here from completely different paths, from other careers, other countries, other chapters of life. But today we are all here as one amazing group, thanks to a community of educators and fellow students who do more than just teach, who believe in us and in our transformation. That community doesn't end today. My dental hygienist is a George Brown College grad, so is my massage therapist. George Brown College alumni are everywhere. They're thriving, creating, leading. It's proof that what we do matters long after the last assignment is submitted. Some of our programs, like the one I'm graduating from, they're facing an uncertain future. But if this year has taught me anything, it's that even small communities can create enormous impact when we support each other. Graduation isn't the end of our education. It's just when we stop having to pay tuition. Our learning will continue, and our new teachers are going to be our colleagues, our mistakes, our successes, and clients with opinions who just want to tweak one little thing. We won't be doing it alone. Look around you. If all of us here can keep holding each other, helping each other, lifting each other up, and staying connected, we won't just make progress, we can make a difference. So let's keep creating incredible things, let's keep questioning, and let's keep choosing possibility even when we may not know what comes next. Congratulations to us all, and thank you.
Thank you for your encouraging words, Zach. We have now reached the part of our ceremony where we award our credentials, your certificates, diplomas, and degrees, and these become official documents of the college. I invite Chancellor Smith and Vice President DeCourcy to come forward.
Okay, are you excited? You excited?
I'm thrilled to be here.
Okay, candidates, please stand. Mr. Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Centre for Arts, Design and Information Technology at George Brown College. The registrar has recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Okay, this is the part they tell me I have to get absolutely right, so listen carefully. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective certificates, diplomas, and degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do.
Okay. Graduates, please take your seats.
We are pleased to present the graduating class individually to Chancellor Smith and Vice President DeCourcy. Before we do so, we have a congratulatory message from Minister Nolan Quinn from the Ministry of Colleges and Universities, Research, Excellence, and Security.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nolan Quinn, Ontario's Minister of Colleges, Universities, Research Excellence, and Security. Congratulations to the newest graduates of George Brown College. Today marks a significant achievement, the result of your dedication, perseverance, and hard work over the course of your studies. You've earned this moment, and you should be incredibly proud of all you've accomplished. The knowledge and skills you've developed at George Brown will serve you well as you take your next steps, whether in the workforce, further studies, or entrepreneurial pursuits. Your expertise is in high demand, and Ontario needs your talents to help shape the future of our economy. Our government is proud to invest in post-secondary education that leads to real opportunities, helping graduates thrive and keeping Ontario strong, innovative, and competitive. Enjoy this well-deserved celebration, and once again, congratulations. Thank you.
To show our respect for each graduate, please remain in your seat until the last graduate has crossed the stage. And please be respectful with your applause so that all names can be heard. Graduates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps. I invite our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come forward. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown College Theatre School.
Mr. Chancellor, Madam Vice President, It is my honor to present to you the graduating class of 2025 from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology, the School of Media and Performing Arts. From the Media Foundation Program, Luke Joseph Fowler with honors. Hongru Lin. Nicolo Ismail Manabat with honors. Nesrin Thabit with honors. From the Video Design and Production Program, Shirag with honors. Mohammed Abdulazil Atta Abdulgadir. Sandra Aderly Melbourne with honors. Gülsüm Adgo Zalova with honors. Ian Aguiar de los Santos. Marie Revel Malyari Bacolor with honors and Dean's Honor recipient. Jordan Balzan with honors. Sila Bilgi with honors. Liam Bowles with honors. Naomi Bosyancic with honors. Mendi Badiharaj with honors. Iago Cagliari de Almeida with honors. Diana Capote Alfonso with honors. Joshua Castro with honors. Amrit Singh Chandi with honors. Jayan Chen with honors. Vladislava Chertovsky. Damian Collins with honors. Jordan Cormier with honors. Megan Coots with honors. Josiah Crawford. Beatriz da Silva Tonin with honors. Jake DeFrias with honors. Matias Sebastian Del Pino Saldivar with honors. Kyle Del Rosario with honors. Holly DeVries with honors. Rodrigo Duve y Silva with honors. John Escobar with honors. Alejandra Espinoza Rivera with honors. Mario Farcun with honors. Cristian David Franco Perlaza with honors. Jeremiah Gonzalez with honors. Grace Gordon with honors. Ruby Gray with honors. Chun K. Ha with honors. Senula Herath. Sally Ho with honors. Minu Iranpur Mobarake with honors. Zara Jafari with honors. Karish Jain with honors. Yashodan Joshi with honors. Joshua Katunji. Juyu Kong with honors. Yuk Chuen Law with honors. Victoria Lee with honors. Dana Francis Rhea McGee with honors. Nicholas Mendez with honors. Christopher Morchain with honors. Kume Glody Mongala with honors. Niven Narain with honors. Jessica Nazar Plata with honors. Harry Oliveira Amaral, with honors. Alana O'Reilly, with honors. Tyler Pham. Alexa Pozobon, with honors. Adharsha Ramanagirivasan, with honors. Allison Rathi, with honors. Wynne Rogers, with honors. Carter Jack Ross, with honors. Christian William Rowe, with honors. Reena Saw Thant. Nerut Vikas Shah, with honors. Farhan Muhammad Siddiqui. Ronan Silver. Jude Smith d'Oliveira, with honors. Nathan Southerns. Nash Tabanda, with honors. Yen Bao Tran, with honors. Stuart Lee Travers. Sarah Alicia Urena. Christian Valenzuela, with honors. Natalia Villegas, with honors. Kin Man Wong, with honors. Karen Kate Yabut, with honors. Siwin Jan, with honors. From the Theater Arts Performance Program, Hannah Cheatham, with honors. Cameron Cope. Juan Carlos Figueroa, with honors. Andrea Murillo. James Gibson Bray, with honors. Parsa Hassanzadeh Mogadam, with honors. Kieran Jensen, with honors. Julia Middleton, with honors. Isa Paulina Rincon Musquiz, with honors. Mila Ava Trujillo. Zheng Wu. From the Dance Performance Program, Elena Peralt Gunsel. Jennifer Paola Ramirez Cardenas. Rebecca Swift, with honors. From the Commercial Dance Program, Taylor Blackmore, with honors. Julia Germano, with honors. Katrina Lee Matera, with honors. From the Acting for Media Program, Olivia Briand. Rebecca Buckman, with honors. Maria Jose Correa Duque, with honors. Roberta Beatriz da Silva, with honors. Shelby Florence, with honors. Brendan William Grady, with honors. Jewel Henry. Lucas Kersey. Samantha Michelle Kunst, with honors. Spencer Langlois. Caroline Christine Lebel, with honors. Nina McCachran, with honors. Jasmine Messe, with honors. Andre Mirono. Alireza Nonanhal. Russell Ian Bagia. Atria Parande with honors. Mariah Rackle with honors. James Santalises with honors. Sofia Iman Schwartz. Sheda Sheholeslam with honors. Gursimmer Singh. Elif Sumez Gurmerich with honors. Franklin Velasquez Ayala with honors. Oxford Tong Ya Wei with honors. Sorry. From the Theater Arts Preparation Program, Lila Sarah Copes with honors. Donya Neza Sadbehebi. From the Social Media Foundation's Content Creation Program, Mod Naveen with honors. Christina Carvalho with honors. Arlette Gonzalez with honors. Faimina Baratbay Kokani. Carla Estefania Macias Romero with honors. Nasim Nurzad Sigarudi with honors. Miles Oates with honors. M. Carlota Pesantes. Phuong Nu Trong with honors. Daniel Shujing Wang with honors. From the Visual Effects Program, Christopher Charles with honors. Gargi Ganesh Chure with honors. Declan Cooper with honors. Irina Dagunova with honors. Eric Frederick with honors. Yuet Ming Ho with honors. Yukta Bijul Lad with honors. Yi Ting Dorothy Leung with honors. Mala Nirmal Narwani with honors. Joy Parmar with honors. Armandip Sanjay Pawar with honors. Darcy Perkin with honors. Meenakshi Srinivasan with honors. From the Sound Design and Production Program, Armand King Desilgi with honors. From the Screenwriting and Narrative Design Program, Nayel Nwene with honors. From the Advanced Social Media Production, Auteurism Program, Sarah Athari. Ishant Bhatia with honors. Hiroshi Kodera with honors. Anushka Rawat. Piyush Saini with honors. Gricia Tebid Tabod with honors. The School of Design, from the Graphic Design Program, Parminder Singh. Ashton Aberdeen. Renee Silvana Alvarez Paria. Jessica Au. Roman Mateo Bagarich with honors. Nisal Sajuna Balasuria. Carlo Bongiorni with honors. Talia Miriam Bowen. Jalon Robert Caesar. Valerie Cardenas Vargas with honors. Kyle Marcus Kayanin. Aman Chaudhary. Shindi Cheng. Pavel Chernishev. Vitorina Chafikuch with honors. Gemma Kultish. Sienna De Silva. Memuna Dabhilia with honors. Ngan Thi Deng. Xavier Harlan Delaire. Danielle Riguera de Holanda. Roma Dolina. Ariane Labrador Dominglong. Yulia Dosenko. Avery Dirts Jenkins with honors. Inaya with honors. Mohammed El Beheri with honors. A Ting Feng. Jocelyn Galbran with honors. Radhika Gaur. Sirzayan Ghosh. Palak Rupesh Gaur. Emma Gordon. Emily Guvia with honors. Tharmia Gaurithanjan with honors. Luisa Guimaraes. Nerdan Guldibi. Tanya Fernanda Gutierrez Montanez with honors. Parnian Hadian Hagigi with honors. John Hanchar with honors. Hesu Huang with honors. Victoria Yasina with honors. Misbah Intizar. Eshita Jain. Ruben Joseph with honors. Keisha Kapadia. Michelle Lee Kadakwapit. Nan Kyung Kim with honors. So Jong Kim with honors. Fuki Kobayashi with honors. Sandy Cool. Manan Ashish Laliwala. Jiyu Lee with honors. Marianne Lenovich. Gaia Luka with honors. Afshan Mahmood. Andrea Lauren May, with honors. Hugo Medina. John Marcos Mena Perez. Bhavini Mistry, with honors. Yalda Mo, with honors. Soraya Mohammed. Cristina Maria Montero Yakasa, with honors. Laura Muthon Ensuncho. Thomas Nebeluk, with honors. Daniel Olia Pinto, with honors. Sean George Palamatam, with honors. Eva Pan, with honors. Jisung Park, with honors. Vinit Kinayalal Patel. Althea Pitters Fisher. Kirsten Poulsen, with honors. Justin Rahim. Kinga Carolina Ranzio. Miriam Rasak. Yulia Maria Repensina. Brent Patrick Reyes. Irina Rudenko, with honors. Ala Sadiq, with honors. James Siroglu. Raida Sarwar. Simone Senior, with honors. Narinder Pal Singh, with honors. Shweta Singh. Alina Smolyar. Adi Giuliani Nograles Sotoya, with honors. Tanvi Sriram. Kim Zoom Chun. Justin Tran. Yatharth Vasanya. Alejandra Vergara, with honors. Armina Harriton Wharton. Tegan White. Juliette Wisniak. Kiara Hannah Wong. E.J. Zoder, with honors. From the Interaction, Design, and Development Program, Benton Boychuk Boniface, with honors. Ivan Hopak Chan. Colleen Cho, with honors. Mobina Daryabegi, with honors. Derek Dorland, with honors. Ivan Fedyashin. Morteza Fezi. Ana Clara Gonçalves Lopez da Silva. Maria Grebnieva, with honors. June Hong, with honors, Dean's Honor recipient and Dean's Award winner. Diego Law, with honors. Trudy Le, with honors. Cindy Lin, with honors. Mashid Mahmoudian, with honors. Emanuela Chisom Owuzu Luora, with honors. Guled Osman, with honors. Apakorn Piamchow, with honors. Daria Kilipchuk, with honors. Maria Rizenko, with honors. Salil Sachdeva. Calvin Richard Sekar, with honors. Asal Soleiman Nezad. Hirofumi Tone, with honors. Hitesh Verma, with honors. Wei Yang, with honors. Lyudmila Zitnikova, with honors. From the Art and Design Foundation Program, Oluwafisayo Julius Arisoyan. Sai Varun Bengadi Satish, with honors. Olivia Cawley, with honors. Samuel Joseph Edelstein, with honors. Merkan Firat, with honors. Asavari Jevant Goulet. Emelina Glynn. Carla Estefania Macias Romero. Elinda McCrimmon, with honors. Connor Murray Hinton. Chidi Samuel Okoroafor. Anushka Pandey, with honors. Luca Pringle Ziffarelli. Avantika Amit Sharma, with honors. Karandeep Singh. Ishwarya Shyam Vyas. Shi Hui Zhang, with honors. From the Game Art Program, Luana Aline Alveles Melo, with honors. Arnab Bakshi. Daria Beskrovna, with honors. Jason Capoletti. Xenia Klaus, with honors. Colin De La Cruz, with honors. Zhao Du. Dylan Forkheim, with honors. Arash Haji Mokhtar, with honors. Sun Gyun Han, with honors. Jade Harris, with honors. Cameron Jesse Hickling, with honors, and Governor General's Academic Medal winner. Nicole Hiltz, with honors. Candice Huang. Kaylin Hung, with honors. Paras Joshi, with honors. Claire Kemp, with honors. Sunhye Kim. Maya Kowalski. Chloe Layoso, with honors. Sang-hyuk Lee, with honors. Soo-hyuk Lee, with honors. Pasha Levin. Kelvin John Lianis. Dirshan Manoj, with honors. Emiliano Misuraka. Luis Fernando Moreno Rojas, with honors. Junseo Mun, with honors. Jacqueline Navarro, with honors. Silas Pillay. James Quatella, with honors. Abhishek Rawat. David Roque Penton, with honors. Keith Rosales. Tony Roskin, with honors. Vanessa Santos Hasuo, with honors. Brianna Sewards. Anna Sklavos, with honors. Zara Tajik, with honors. Khan Thai. Anita Tirch, with honors. James Daniel Tremblay. Kayshawn Isaiah Williams Ford. Tiwat Wittayawat, with honors. Jia Ying Shi, with honors. Jin Ho Yum, with honors. From the Design Management Program, Saloni Budadev, with honors. Sharon Charlie, with honors. Sai Kumar Gotapu, with honors. Paritnita Tirth Gupta, with honors. Chit Long Leung, with honors. From the Digital Design Game Design Program, Abhishek Shailendra Amin, with honors. Francisco Arbert, with honors. Adam Daniels, with honors. Mayank Ashok Jain. Rutuja Ranjit Kathapurkar, with honors. Renard Konyenko, with honors. Dwip Vinod Makwana, with honors. Harihar Subramanian, with honors. Upamanyu Yavalkar, with honors. From the Concept Art for Entertainment Program, Victoria Brandon Mio Grossi. Paylin Lay, with honors. Trisha Malonzo, with honors. Jacqueline Manhers, with honors. Marianne McIsaac, with honors. Rohit Menon, with honors. Aditi Muley. Helen Suyan Zhao. From the Interactive Media Management Program, Jamie Fung, with honors. Joy Mudaliar, with honors. Umer Sheikh, with honors. Darshan Sharma, with honors. Purvi Singh, with honors. From the Web Development Front-End Design Program, Ujwal Ahuja, with honors. Ayush Gautam, with honors. Tak Julalax Sananukun. Miriam Khalid, with honors. Surabina Muralidharan, with honors. Paolo Cristian Oropeza Farel, with honors. Payal Pahilani, with honors. Neil Hitesh Patel. Manashi Shah, with honors. Ronan Shakia, with honors. Kexin Sun, with honors. From the Honors Bachelor of Digital Experience Design program, Bibi Takwa Ahmad. Dhruv Deva. Disha Jekishan Danwani with honors. Kexin Liao. Clint Alexander McCall. Murad Mustafayev. Hafsa Nikyar. Fuang Tao Nguyen with honors. Gareth John Pereira with honors. Wayne Pua. Amrita Santosh with honors. From the Honors Bachelor of Brand Design program, Robin Eugenio. Nina Hidaka Savitkovich with honors. Yidong Lee. Regan Murphy with honors. Sophie McDonald Reimer with honors. Anne Toe. Tiara Bianca Velaluz. The School of Fashion Studies. From the Fashion Management Program, Jasmine. Komalprit Kaur. Ravinder Kaur. Netika Arora. Nicole Baldovino. Kaylee Becker. Sharandip Bhatnagar. Martha Sohila Bojugu. Chloe Bush. Butcher Rupinder Kaur. Tegan Campbell with honors. Hugh Na Chan with honors. Catherine Choi. Delaram Darvish with honors. Ayush Gagerna. Pratishta Gambir. Daria Gerat. Hadia Bibi Katwar Ganu. Nirmitichetan Gerwada. Jayashri Guram with honors. Jahaya Asia Hart. Lavanya Jalota. Safa Jahasadeh with honors. Stephanie Jobin. Ashley Jordan with honors. Arushi Juneja. Ji Young Jung. Bulprit Kaur. Harprit Kaur. Ruby Roy Keller with honors. Chewan Kim. Tram Le. Peng Yi Li. Adriana Lenarduzzi with honors. Wenjian Lai. Aryam Lim with honors. Bradley Livingston. Nga Yi Man with honors. Raga Mohan. Shatabidi Mutsudi. Hanya Nabil with honors. Vishnavi Pagadala with honors. Tithi Patel. Isadora Penasores. Odysseus Petropoulos. Tristan Wesley Morris Potter. Divya Raghupati. Negin Sujadi. Ingrid Salazar Rezendiz. Dia Sharma. Arshia Singh. Luke Song with honors. Aishwarya Subramaniam. Mackenzie Tong. Nathalie Toscano Castilla. Le Kwok Dat Tran with honors. Jessica Ye with honors. Kiwi Yip with honors. Temistocles Watiwat Zabala. Kyle Zhang with honors. Poppy Zhang. From the Gemology program, Darren Lee Joseph Foote. Arnold Litchi. Zachary Montagnese. Jade Morgan with honors. Tatiana Salazar. Aria Tihor. Austin Ho Yin Wong with honors. From the Jewelry Methods program, Eli Aoun. Ting Yan Oh with honors. Michael Borzellino with honors. Tsi Ying Chan. Ka Yi Chu. Cosimo Cretella. Ashton Darabi. Samantha Fisher. Tobias James Hagan. Hasti Shademani with honors. Ronak Shah with honors. Steffi C. with honors. Corey Tom with honors. Iana Vlasova. Yancy Wan with honors. Sylvan Wang. Chak Ki Young. Amy Yokney with honors. From the Jewelry Essentials program, Chihiro Adachi with honors and Dean's Honor recipient. Ari Mangleshwaran. Della Ruth Rose with honors. From the Fashion Business Industry program, Laura Sofia Arevalo Segura. Nora Beckett. Fernanda Borges Caixeta with honors. Kate Brown with honors. Christina Chow. Genevieve Morgana Davis. Court Day. Vanessa Ellie Slimkovich. Julieta Galuzzo Nunez. Vibhuti Gera. Manpreet Kaur. Thais Marquez de Oliveira Nunez, with honors. Trishana Mackenzie. Dildeep Singh Partap. Induka Shrestha. Parki Vadhera. Shrishti Verma. Ren Hui Wen. From the Fashion Techniques and Design program, J.V. Ubanis, with honors. Tristan Anatol. Daria Ark. Miriam Ashimolowo, with honors. Santana Atapuma Jaramilo. Nana Akosia Chewa Bafor. Ayula Ibrahim Bakare, with honors. Pranav Bansal. Zoe Baransky. Olivia Sarah Balande. Delaney Bonvi. Si Ching Choi, with honors. Wen Yin Chu, with honors. Brian Denton Crosby. Mankit Fong, with honors. Ruhani Gadhotra. Carmen Sky Hanna. Kimia Hidari. Liamira Heimberg. Brooke Isabel Henderson, with honors. Hannah Hertel, with honors. Liam Horbay. Colin Horseman. Salisha Violet Hussein. Isa Javaheri. Lola Blue Joseph Garnis, with honors. Navdeep Kaur. Maya Koder Ali, with honors. Lucy Kivorkian. Rajdeep Kaur Kular. Maya Keko Kwan Finch. Hui Yin Lai, with honors. Johara Lalion. Taylor Lasco. Ariel Lewis. Ruby June Lewis. Sarah Lopez Cancino, with honors. Mariana Laura Gutierrez, with honors. Chini Tagiam Marana, with honors. Angel George. Rue Marsala. Mona Mayam. Olivia McGregor, with honors. Kayla McLaughlin. Olivia Komachi McLeod. Christina Melka. Nicole Mendoza Bernardo Guerra. Pascal Munga Kinduelo. Wima Noel Mungu. Yvette Murray. Emilia Cristina Naranjo. Ka Ying Ing, with honors. Daria Nguyen. Duyen Ngoc Phong Nguyen, with honors. Victoria Noel. Parmida Nouri, with honors. Fatime Nur Mohammadi. Camilla Nurjanova, with honors. Goodness Uzoma Ohaeri, with honors. Rachel Onapobero. Abraham Ordoña, with honors. Oluwadunsin Oyebiyi, with honors. Wan Hong Pak. Cassidy Ann Parker. Natalia Rocio Parapadilla. Missy May Pedache. Pamela Pizzarini. Anisha Prakash. Cheyenne Ramdas, with honors. Joanna Ramdeen. Ryan Carter Reed. Charlotte Roberts Weary, with honors. Sakshi. Amber Sargent. Azhar Kantara Sastra Dipora. Laurel May Scott. Elijah Nicholas Celudo. Natalie Stembo, with honors. Laureen Whitten. Trey Yo, with honors. Hongjun Zhang. Maria Antonia Zuniga Martinez. From the Jewelry Arts Program, Corinne Sophie Ballot. Chinhua Chen. Rebecca Lee Collins. Dominica Maria Kutluay. Kylie Law, with honors. Melissa Reese. Chi-Lei Bonnie Tang, with honors. Sarah Wilkinson, with honors. Erica Wong, with honors. From the International Fashion Management Program, Nawia. Clary Alexis Selvaraj. Saloni Sharma, with honors. Madhu Manjari Ilangovan. Aishwarya Ganesan. Sumaya Habib. Seralina Shaju Kalathu Parambil. Anne-Marie Kanagayagam. Jasmeet Kaur. Kiranpreet Kaur. Haryali Mahesh Ladva, with honors. Gelmu Lama. Sanika Ravidranath Londe. Ranjini Ramakrishnan. Akash Sajulal. Ayona Salim Kumar. Rakshana Shankar. Kashish Chef. Annie Singh. Ansi Sunny. Man Tam, with honors. Manbir Singh Panech. Please, congratulations to the graduating class of 2025.
Congratulations, you did it. A special congrats today to your fellow graduate from the graphic design program, Yelda, who designed the mural outside on the west side of the building. If you haven't taken a photo out there, please do so. Graduates and guests, please remain standing and rise. And I ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the building. The stage. They're going to leave the building eventually, too. Please join us in the lobby for some light refreshments and to meet up with your faculty. I now declare these graduation exercises closed.